So this is George Sable, the Honorable George Sable, first black Jamaican millionaire. So okay. There we go. This beard. There was a competition between Lady Mustard and
Oh, for the ice cream melting. Ooh.
here we are, folks. We are back at Devon House. It is the Devon House, the popular place where
Let me go inside there.
here we are. Yeah, you get caught in it. Yeah, it's all right. Everybody know you. Wow. So, and it's all the shops and restaurants, folks. This is a place to hang out, and you come to Jamaica. Sweets, the ice cream, the parties. It's magnificent. There we go. There we go. Yeah, cool. There we go. The shops, the gift shops are here. Can I video? You're gonna say no? Huh? What's the name of it? Huh? Just the products? What's the name of the place? Things Jamaican, folks. If you come to Jamaica, comes to Things Jamaican. Things Jamaican. Jamaican. Oh, coffee, sweets, spices, dress. I think I'll change my mind. I'll get a dress next time. All right. Yeah. So the line is so long that you have to wait. So here inside, to go into the Devon House Bakery. That's where we have the curry goat patty, folks. Eat one, you think you want another, but I think one probably enough for now. Buy one first, and if you can angle it, try again. I didn't know that Devon House has a proceeds bros. You did. Young people said they left the table and came back after 15 minutes, and then they said that the table belongs to them. So the Shippity Explorer, this is, I guess it's a style of Devon House. So, the young people, they say it's, no, you're not in it. Eh? Yeah, we can go. What did you say? No, they said they left there 15 minutes ago and they come back and say the table belongs to them. So they may report them.
Okay. Well, we know that when we're Y members, we wouldn't have seen so many of us here.
I know, yes, long time ago.
So you're a Y member?
Calabar.
Yes.
Calabar?
Please.
So you know Calabar, you know the East Indian mango them down by the games field?
Yeah, I don't
Three
know.
Views Avenue? We're recording, you know.
Okay, well,
want to figure if you were the one who used to go.
Well, hear me. I'm from back in the time when Calabar had a pool.
Calabar had a pool?
Yes, had a swimming pool back in
the around the fence.
Talking, what, 60s?
Yes.
Yes.
We might have to get a cleaner spot.
Well,
all right, it's probably not.
it would be a
Not
limit.
as great. Waterproof, it's not shockproof. So this is Charlie and Angie, and this was part of the YMCA. No, it's KYMCA name. And I'm asking the question: why did they all become members of the YMCA? And then Charlie was saying that his mother was in the.
Most of us is our parents who really put us in it because it was a safe place.
Yeah.
You know, because we're situated right there at the corner of Trafalgar and Hope,
Yeah.
it's a cocoon. I mean, we were insulated from everything. So it was a self-contained table tennis, badminton, basketball, volleyball, swimming, youth activities.
Yeah.
So once we left school, we walked, didn't even stop in half a tree, come straight to the
Came up to the
Y.
Y.
And speaking as a young man,
Yeah.
we had all of these beautiful young women of all shapes and sizes. We didn't have to look outside the Y to find a girlfriend.
Right.
So that was an incentive.
Okay.
And the parents, they were, you know, like Donna's dad and some other parents provided that, like for instance, Christmas, we wouldn't have to worry about where we were going to go to a house party.
Okay.
One of the parents would have a house party.
Yeah.
So we'd all be there. So New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, things like that. Those vacation days, we'd have some place to go hang. I mean, in our home. So that was the time, those were times for discotheques.
Yeah.
So it's just a little home player, somebody that's spinning records,
Yeah.
and we'd be there, and we knew that it was, everybody would know everybody. And if there was someone we didn't know, it would be someone who someone else knew.
Yeah.
So that was that.
So the most of the members are from the greater Kingston area, or what you would say the radius? Maybe a mile away, or it's,
Well, not necessarily, because you'd have like the Corks would be from Havendale, people from
Okay.
Meadowbrook.
yeah.
So that was the other thing. There was that mixture of the haves and the have-nots, and it wasn't accentuated. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, your parents might not have had it, but you weren't meant to. You didn't get to feel that you didn't have.
Yeah.
So,
He's
like for me
Americanized.
personally, her dad, you know, and my mom worked at the same place
Yeah.
and lived in a close proximity. So going home, there was my ride home.
Yeah.
So there was that, and then there'll be summer camp. So we basically spent all our time there.
Yeah. So you had to pay a fee or something like that?
Well, after a while, because we became what's called counselors in training.
Yeah.
It meant that during the summer program, we would be trained to be counselors, but called CITs. They're the older counselors, but we were the junior
The
counselors.
junior counselors.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. She's Americanized. She don't want to be in the camera. Thank you. Wait, let's see Shippy the Explorer. Sometimes I do historical things.
I don't want to
and
be in the camera either, but I'm going to charge you.
I know when you come up, you get a party.
Sorry. So you'd have to delete that part when I'm eating, because I was unconscious in training.
Hold on. Go on. You want to talk?
Yeah.
What it would mean that we were from a time when volunteering was a good thing. We weren't paid. What we got was a lunch at lunchtime to be CITs. And parents knew that we were there from 8 in the morning till 6, 7 in the evening in a safe spot.
Wow.
What you see now, the present YMCA building, is not that. I would love you to maybe at some point visit the Y and get a picture of the original building.
I've been there back in the 70s when I used to go to I used to go to Cass.
Okay.
So then we moved in up the top in Constant Spring,
Yeah.
74 or something. So
Okay.
I've been down to the Y in the old days, but
Yes.
I can't really remember it that well.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so that building it had a home setting. You know, so we Monday through Saturday we were there.
Wow.
Yes, and as I grew older and learned how to jump the fence, I'll be there on Sunday too. Me and my
So
friends.
this was locked up on Sunday?
Yes, it was closed on
Okay.
because it's a Young Men's Christian
Yes,
Association.
yes.
So in observance of the Christian
Until they started
philosophy.
having church here. 'Cause I used to go
Yeah.
to church service there.
Oh.
That's the only time it will be open on Sunday when they did have a service.
Service there on Sundays.
But on
Yeah.
the days, on the Sunday, when it was closed, once we became teenage boys, the girls didn't come. We learned how to jump the fence, but we knew not to violate in terms of we wouldn't go in the pool
Yeah.
and we wouldn't trash the place. So thinking back, I realize now that the neighbors must have called and said there's a group of young men over there, but once they recognized who it was,
Yeah, they know.
police didn't
Didn't
come
bother
and
you.
do anything. So
Wonderful.
it was a safe haven.
Yeah, that's one of the things I didn't get out of the meeting, the function last night. The history of how it started, if it was associated with the Mennonite movement out of Switzerland or Sweden or whatever it is.
That in terms of what was his original Christian philosophy,
Yeah.
that I'm not clear on.
Yeah.
But I do know that the original starting place of the Y, because at one point it was a hostel also, that because the YMCA worldwide was always a hostel where you could get cheap lodging. Yes.
I see.
So and it served that purpose for a time, but as the membership grew, I think that part was phased out, and it became solely a youth program centered center.
Yeah.
So you said something that last night that wasn't brought out clearly, and funny you said that. I met with someone this morning, and that was her concern also, that this was not articulated last night,
Yes.
the history, and she
Yes.
thought that was a failing of
for people who are participating, at least in that function level.
Yes.
It wasn't too clear. Wow.
But in terms, all right, I would say this also. I was fortunate to be taken under the wing of the General Secretary Carl Dalhouse. He was my personal mentor, because at 13, 14 I was given a lot of responsibility in being a youth leader.
Yeah.
Because from that I haven't grown since I was 14. I was always this height, it seems like.
Wow.
So I had that because of swimming.
Yeah.
Because you must remember, I feel like I'm in a talking mode. When I was born, my parents said I weighed 10 3/4 pounds. So I was a big baby.
Big baby.
Swimming trimmed everything.
Wow.
Trimmed everything, because as we mentioned, we became part of the competitive swim
Yeah.
team. And what I found that I got the opportunity to travel out of Jamaica, and just from the skills that I got from the Y, I got employed overseas without any college degree or anything to work with youths. And just the basic foundation that the Y gave me in terms of working with youths furthered me without any other training.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes. Wonderful. Thanks, Charles. Good.
But I prefer charcoal.
Charcoal. Because he's an artist.
They don't like it.
Is Devon House, folks. The ice cream is so delicious that it's attracting people. Like, must be the sugar or the flavor. I'm not sure, but here we are back in Devon House ice cream, and even on a Sunday afternoon, you see how popular this place is. No, even for it. Right. Yeah, so the population is so popular that what happened, you have to be about 1, 2, 3 lines to get into this thing. So that's how popular this place is. So, and you pay, you normally pay and then swing right across, and now you're paying and go back in the line. So that's the popularity. So let's get a shot of the, I would say, madness, the excitement. I'm over your head. The workers are on one side and the workers on the side and they're working madly, you know, and so that's the excitement of Devon ice cream. All right, so now you have gotten your ice cream, and then what will you do? You mill outside, and you it's all hundreds of people just had finished their ice cream, or they are waiting for their purchase, and it's life in Jamaica, folks. This is a life. Across the street we have boats building and so forth. As you can see, the excitement continues.